I'm waiting for the notification on my end.
Y'all ever played Persona?
Oh, guys, made a Persona joke.
Y'all ever played Megalovania? The
Stop.
game?
No, stop.
Bad game.
No.
Alright, cool. It's live.
It's live? You're lying to me.
It's good. Oh, Colton disappeared. Colton disappeared. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Had a little had an error.
No, I swear it was live. I just saw the notification.
This
Yeah, it's live.
podcast.
I'm looking at it.
This podcast is just gonna be rapidly stuffing chips in my face.
Nice.
As long as it's not.
I'm going to deafen and listen to the audio and make sure it works good.
Okay.
Good boy.
I know we can talk bad about him.
Damn, Joey's kinda sus, bro.
Kinda sus? Why is he sus?
He's sus, bro.
What's the sus about him?
He kinda cute though.
Look at that.
Oh.
Man. Look how cute he is.
Oh.
James is like.
Cause ain't a drama in the ZT4L, boy.
All the drama in ZT4L. We back, boys.
Gunshy's really loud, but other than that, it sounds good.
I think I.
Oh wait, hold on. I can fix that. I can
just
turn my
turned it
gain down.
on
That's another thing to do.
Oh, why do you have him maxed?
Oh, because it's 100. On Discord, on the actual like browser version, it's 100, not 200.
Oh, really?
Yep. And it starts everyone at 100.
All right. Well, there's 3 of us watching. I'm assuming that's 3 of us. So,
It's me, you, and is someone else in the chat? Is someone else? Oh, it's just me. If someone,
Wait, hold
someone
on,
actually
let me-
came by and stopped by. Oh, they're gone now.
no, we're at it. Never mind.
I had to say something.
They got scared.
We're
But
back,
this
boys.
is the return of the boys.
We're back.
The boys are back in
Dude,
town.
Everyone's been busy. Everyone. Like, there's not a person not been busy.
I got
Gucci,
a
why are
job
you
and
so
I'm-
bright? You are so bright.
It's because I'm on YouTube. I'm going to our podcast. Hold on.
Y'all want to talk about overexposure?
Hey, listen. Just because this side of the room for me is overexposure doesn't mean anything.
All right. So how's everyone been? We haven't had actually all 5 of us in a call in forever.
A while. The last
Yeah.
the last time was like 3rd podcast.
What was that, like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
No, more like 4. It was like
No,
4
no,
months ago.
Like 2 months. Like 2 months. It's only been like 2 months.
Did I have my girl then?
Well, now
Oh,
it's
I
dated.
did. Yeah, I did. That's right.
Now it's hella dated. She's gonna talk
Yeah.
about
Oh, the
that.
opportune time. What's up?
James, put the freaking guitar down.
Say it again.
What the fuck? I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Nick,
Killing
no.
me. You know what?
Nice
Just because
classical
I'm unmuting
guitar.
you. No, I'm unmuting
was
myself.
like
You can
20
everyone else
bucks, I
can
think.
hear you too.
Baby guitar for people who don't know how to play guitar.
You want fight? You want fight? Square up! Square up! Ah!
I'm unmuting myself.
Wait.
again.
Ben, who are you on the phone with?
With my boss.
What's up?
That's some fantastic timing. Colton,
What's
Yo,
up,
what's
though?
up?
how was your nap?
Wait, we got 4 people watching, or well, there's
You want me to
3 of
open
us
tomorrow?
and then 1 other person.
Did you take a nap today, Colton?
Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you for.
Yo,
it
what's
was,
up, person?
it was hard,
watching
actually.
for some reason.
Yeah, sure. Work for me.
Like-
Cool with me.
I just can't.
Later.
I know it's a first world problem, but
Alright,
both
cool.
sides of my pillow were hot.
No, it
Wow.
happens.
Nah, just get an air conditioner in your room and you won't ever have to deal with that.
Hey, I got one of those.
Hey, I don't have a
Same
ceiling
here.
fan.
It's right there, right there.
That's
Right,
all I
right
got to
there.
cool down my room is that ceiling fan right there. Yeah, done.
Whoa, you just switched views and I did not like that. You need to
Because he
switch
changed his
back.
Colton name, that's why.
Colton watches him.
Told me.
Ben Boat, Colton watches anime. Epic giant rat white boy.
I'm the giant rat that makes all the rules, just so everyone knows.
No.
Wait,
I have upgraded from SoundCloud user to Giant Rat.
Just change your sound. Just change your SoundCloud.
To Giant. Oh my gosh! Hold on.
Colton, are you wearing a jacket at the beginning of August? Excuse me.
This boy's complaining about how hot his pillow is. He's wearing a hoodie indoors.
Alright, time to spoil the last of part 2. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so
Are we getting into that? Because I haven't played it and I've heard from everyone that it's bad. But I've also heard a lot of people yell at me for saying it's bad.
I have not
Okay,
played it yet. I don't care about it. Sorry.
For
I'm not
anyone who
aggressive.
possibly watches this who's thinking about getting it, as long as you haven't let other people's views affect yours, then go ahead and get it, because it's not terrible, but if you let other people soil your view, it will be bad.
here's a good way to look at it. It's like, if you waited for the original, like a sequel to the original, you might be a little let down. But if you're new to Last of Us, you'll be fine with it, probably.
Oh, if
If
play
you
the
waited
first one
7
and then
years,
the
like a
second
lot
one
of us
back to
did,
back.
Yeah.
like
I think
back
that's a
on
big
the original PS3, you know,
You
it
waited,
kind of
though.
hurts.
It hurts.
Well,
Yikes.
like, there's also, like, a lot of people have viewed it like a very bad political view. But if you just toss the political, like, message that it gives off,
That's
it's
90% of the story, though.
well, I know, but like, you have to just not let it affect you. And
That's
if you
true.
and if you just play it for the story, like, you know, just for the time for Ellie's adventure, it's such a fantastic game.
Oh, it's a like gameplay wise and yeah.
Well, Naughty Dog lost like 70% of all their employees during the process of making
Yeah,
it.
that is also true. They
It was a crunch. It was a crunch to finish it. And
it
whatever
also
turned
got
out.
delayed like 3 times in a matter of 4 months.
Dude, it got delayed so long, Sony canceled my pre-order because they were like, this game's probably just not coming out.
For real though.
They even give you
In the
refunds for that?
PlayStation Store, I was just chilling. No, so they did, because I was just sitting here and they were like, hey, here's your $60 back, Last of Us 2 is not coming out.
I'm
And it
pretty
was
sure
already
that
announced for,
happened
like,
on
next
another podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my
But,
God, that's crazy.
The only game I'm excited for right now is Far Cry 6 and Dying Light Part 2.
Dying Light Part 2 is not coming out either.
I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I just forgot about it when you said that title. I'm like, oh wait. Oh yeah, it is getting a sequel.
I hope it comes out.
I want Dead Island 2.
Dead Island 2 came out forever ago.
Did
No,
it?
but like Dead Island 2, as in not Dead Island Riptide.
Oh, like the one that got like
Funny
canceled.
thing is, they had like the game was supposed to come out and they had like a whole beta thing going on.
Yeah, I remember.
People were able to recode the beta so they could copy and paste everything, put it onto their computer and be able to play it.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Epic.
I played Dead Island a little bit on the 360, but that was about it. I didn't really play it after that.
I loved Riptide.
It wasn't
That
a
was
bad
such
game. Like, I had fun with it, but
We just finished.
See, as someone who has played the original Dead Island over like 17 times for the Xbox 360, was max level and everything.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that game.
Me and you used to play
And
it a lot
Riptide
too.
killed it for me
Yeah, me and you used to play that game all the time.
all the time. I used to have so many modded weapons.
When we weren't playing COD Zombies, we were playing Dead Island. Or Castle Miner Z, you know, when it was good.
Or
Garbage game.
Xbox is so good though, because you had
No,
your,
it's not.
Because you had your avatar ads, and it was made the difference of the world.
Oh,
What?
you mean the
The Xbox.
Oh,
avatar.
okay. So, for anyone who possibly watches this, we all have Raft, right?
No.
No.
One but Colton.
Who doesn't? Who?
Colton.
Colton,
I
you
don't
have it.
I don't
I
have it
don't have
installed.
it, and I won't.
And I
will
bought
not.
it for James already, so I bought it for James.
Well,
so I'm
guess
showing
what?
myself.
You're about to have it soon. So shut up.
No, oh,
Raft is
dude.
fun. Like, we had a blast playing
You-
Raft,
you don't-
actually.
It was fun until my keyboard broke.
You spill alcohol.
But
Did you also own
I-
the Oh,
I cannot do survival games. I just suck like major.
It doesn't
garbage
need.
at
You
it.
don't need to be fun. Just
me and any competitive shooter ever.
Exactly.
put James
Like,
played
by
Siege
the
with us
way-
for a while. You don't have to
I
worry about
did.
being like. Yeah. No,
I just made it a meme that I played.
Yeah, that's all you need to
But
do.
Joey,
Have fun.
how did that rubbing alcohol come out of your computer? Did it come out okay?
No, my keyboard works right now.
Okay,
So
okay, good.
the fix to it is you just pour Germex in the key that's broken and spam it so it just scrubs out the inside of it, and then it worked again.
Oh,
Are you telling me there's people out there that'll throw their phone down by accident and it just destroys in a million pieces and they go online just to find it and say put it in rice?
Put it in right. Yeah.
So, it took a while, but like literally the only key that was sticking that I needed was the A key, because
Oh, wait,
gamer WASD I can't
Footless
make
is in
left
here.
turn. So I had to pop the key
Only
out.
right, no left.
I had to pop the key out and just put a little dab of Germex and then go until it worked again.
That'll do.
And also, was
Rub
your
it.
control key screwed up too? Because that's when you jumped in the water and just fell down to the
Yeah, we were playing Raft. I jumped in the water and my control key was stuck, so I just sank. I
Slowly
couldn't get back up.
descended. I had to jump in the water and save him. we definitely need to
Raft
record
is
some
very
of that
fun.
though.
Yeah, Raft is very, very fun. I
It's
know
a
you
good
don't
time.
I know you don't like survival games, Colin, but honestly, it's still just fun. Like, to just relax and chill.
If it's survival,
Hold up, how much is this Deagle skin I have really quick? Because if it's
Shut
still
up!
Just needs
no,
to go.
I'm gonna sell it and buy it. Oh, it's $40 right now. Yeah, I'll sell that. And
Damn.
get back.
Sell it to some Russian man.
I'll overpriced it. 200. It has a rare
Someone
pattern on it.
Someone might
Oh,
actually
yes.
buy it though, Gunsy. That's the funny thing.
a gali.
I mean, 31 were sold in the last 24 hours, so like it's probably a slim chance.
I know people are still probably looking for it, actually. Because that could be the
I mean,
only ones in stock. James, what are you doing?
I'm
Ah,
gonna
I
put
hit
it
the
up there for
guitar.
like $50.
Oh,
Hey, Gunsy, be like, hey, I got $50. And be like, Gunsy, how the hell did you do that?
People still play CSGO? Just play Valorant, forehead.
No, because they actually want to have a chance of getting money.
oh my gosh, you guys don't even know what Raid Shadow Legend is, guys.
Oh no.
Best game ever, alright? So, let's choose into our next subject. This video is sponsored.
Raid Shadow Legend.
Okay, so like if we ever made it big enough to make sponsored content and Raid offered us a sponsor, would you take it? Because I feel like out of pride we would have to not.
No,
I actually played
Okay.
Raid for a little bit, and it wasn't the
Here's-
worst game in the world. It's pretty fun, actually. I'm not gonna like.
No,
Oh my
here's,
god, he's gonna get endorsed!
here's what we do.
listen. Our channel is for the memes. That was one of the biggest memes for a long
Here's what we
time.
do. Here's what we do. Like, you know how they give you a script essentially to read, like for like Raid Shadow Legends,
Yeah.
like Experience and
Yeah.
Epic, whatever. We'd read the script and have it to where the gameplay they send us plays, but randomly in between it, we'd have clips of us doing stupid crap. So it's like Raid Shadow Legends Advanced Multiplayer, and then it just shows like one of us like flipping pancakes or something. Because
Advanced.
Very.
We just
she
need to-
doing wheelies, doing donuts.
We need to just read the script backwards so the footage they send us just doesn't like
Or
line
have
up
it
where it's supposed to be.
attached
So
to
it's
So
Yeah,
it's like,
the
check out this
speech
new
bot.
PvP
Read it.
campaign, and it's like the end of the ad.
Read it normally, but like everywhere, like make it to where it's like negative everything, to where it's like a game where you cannot have multiplayer experiences with this. Impossible.
Just have it like
you
a
wouldn't be
text to
paid for
speech
that,
bot.
Footless Meteor
Raid
said
Shadow
this comment is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends TM.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're banned. We're
gonna-
canceled, boys.
We're gonna have a comment on this podcast after this, and it's gonna say, "Not funny, guys." It's gonna say Raid Shadow Legends.
This is
Hold
Raid
up,
Hey,
Shadow
uh,
Legends,
on my
not
Snapchat
funny.
really quick.
Hey, YouTube bots, we are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Don't come after us.
They can advertise just to see if we get a Raid Shadow Legend ad. Put that in the tag. Wait, put
Put
that in
Raid
the
Shadow
tag.
Legends in the tags.
Yeah.
See how many people we get just click on it and be like, oh, actually fun game. Nothing about Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait a minute. Who are these bozos?
Who
Use
are these
discount
kids?
code ZT4L for nothing because we're not sponsored.
Yeah, we are.
Ah.
No, we're sponsored by ourselves.
Yeah,
Couldn't you quick get a decal and put it on the back of your window?
We're sponsored by my SoundCloud. SoundCloud user the giant rat.
You did? You finally did it?
Some little old ladies at Walmart about to get in her car, looks over, sees this massive truck that just says ZT4L on the back, and it's got our Bitmoji faces.
Buy our Bitmojis.
Yes.
Can we switch off the Bitmoji format?
No.
No,
I know I'm the guy who did it, but like
That's
we not
what
doing
you're
it
gonna
now.
be editing
It's
the
alright.
thumbnails. That's on you.
we need
Alright.
to
Switch the art
everyone-
style one day, but
everyone get on their 360s and remake their avatars.
my Black Ops 2 emblem.
No way, dude. I'm
Wait.
not
Okay,
doing that.
okay. Here's the thing. One day, like, imagine we all get jobs, but on the job interview, they were like, "Okay, so can you explain this to me?" And they pull out every one of our old emblems from Call of Duty.
Oh,
Explain
mine's
this to
one
me.
would be one with the dolphins. Oh no, I'm gonna explain
Well,
that to them.
I'm
I'm
pretty sure I had one of the Catgirl emblems, so.
Oh, you did! I remember that.
Hey! I have the Sans one. All right.
Oh,
Mine's
man.
just like
The
landlocked
one that
bay
I
and
made.
jail gypsy
Yeah,
stuff.
poor
I had
Joey.
the ZT4L
He
one,
didn't
where it
really
was
play
escorting
with us that
7-Eleven.
much back then.
You also had the voltage one.
Hey,
well.
well, that's the thing of the past now.
Yep.
Joey
it
was
is.
sort of an outcast back then.
He wasn't in the family fully.
Wasn't in the
Now
family.
he's
I
Yeah,
wasn't
now
a
he's
360 boy. I've always been a PlayStation family.
That's fair. That's why we all switched to PlayStation 4 because it was just so much easier.
Xbox One is the console you got because your friends have Xbox One.
Yep, that's the
Should
only
you have,
reason I
like,
got it.
It'd be funny if you do that one day and like cover the they blow out in the camera and then like as soon as it goes away you just have
I'm
a
just
mask on.
gone. I'm
Oh,
just gone.
Got like a goat mask on or something random. Like, hey, what's up?
Hey
My
Ben, will
friend
you do
has
me a
a
favor?
unicorn mask
Stop.
down at his house, so I could
Will you
totally
check-
make that
Quick,
happen
run
one
and
day.
grab it real fast.
Will you check the general chat?
General chat.
I'm scared. Oh my god.
Yep. Giant rat.
Check out my SoundCloud, the giant rat.
What?
Joey Flanes is no more. It's now Giant
Oh,
Rat.
it's done it.
Gotta plug my SoundCloud. There's nothing new on it since the last podcast.
How long ago was that?
I wrote one song that was pretty good though, if you want to listen to it.
Well, you did write something since the last podcast.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Oh boy. But
Check out
I
the
just
SoundCloud.
realized since I have a better computer, I just need more RAM and storage, and then we can actually start like recording multi-view things.
Yeah.
It's just a hassle.
I gotta figure out how to do all that. That's a lot of work
Sounds
to get into.
Well, I can help you with that. I mean,
It's
I'm
just
still
learning
shit.
Sony Vegas overlays that I don't want to do.
Yeah, I really don't want to do it either. I had to redo Sony
It's-
Vegas because I had to factory reset my computer.
We need to like get together for a week, make like a year's worth of content, and then we're just set.
That'd be great because it'll be like what is it? You'll progressively know when we recorded it because like someone will be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And the next one will be like, "Alright guys."
The last one would be like,
Oh,
like 3 a.m.
"Alright, you know what the deal is already."
It's just a year's worth of content where we're all wearing the same clothes the whole time.
Years worth of content.
Oh god.
We need to play that we need to record a 4-player chess. That was it.
Ah,
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
5 of us.
Time for me to ruin everything.
Joey, don't you leave me now.
yeah, no, me and James.
What happened?
Betrayal. The betrayal was
We
real.
never-
There was no betrayal. No, we
No.
decided at the end no one won. We were just gonna roll the kingdom as homies, and that's just the canon ending now.
Yeah.
So now,
Uncanon,
next
Canon
time we
anime
play,
ending.
next time we play 4-person chess, me and James are running one side, and then it's you 3 versus me and James.
Yeah.
Put the
Back to back, side by
cognitive
side.
decisions together.
Imagine 5-player chess.
Oh, that'd be ridiculous.
There's a $10 chess game on Steam that has like time travel in it, and I'm kind of scared as to how that works.
Oh
What?
yeah, no.
Like.
It's called
you
like
go back-
hold on, I'll look. It's like 5D interdimensional time travel chess.
What?
That sounds like.
That sounds a
Yeah,
lot of
so-
rules to look at, and I don't really want to look
Sounds
at
like
the
a thing.
rules. That
Well, I
sounds
guess
like-
it's the pieces move the same way. It's just how they interact. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's just weird. Like, I've heard of 3D chess before, and that's pretty fun, actually, like, 3-dimensional chess, but, like...
Yeah, Ben, I played that too. It's called playing it in real life.
5D chess with multiverse time travel.
I meant 4-dimensional chess.
I got you.
It's like different layers and all that, and it's fun as shit. But
What
like,
is this?
What?
the 5D?
Yeah.
chess?
Here.
don't
I
know.
will be right back,
Oh
boys.
god, where's he
He's
going?
gone.
He's dead. Ooh, Texas
Going to the
dead.
ranch.
Dead.
I
going to
sent
the
the
other
link to the
side.
5D chess if you want to show it.
Went to the other side. Oh gosh.
It was the chance.
That's so weird.
Click on it.
I don't want
Click the Steam. Click the Steam. Show it, because we're talking about it.
Would you like? Yes,
Let me-
sure.
Don't play the trailer. Just go to the Steam
Check
page.
it out.
Yeah.
Mute. I mean,
Yeah. So there's like a bunch of boards. It appears.
that's so weird.
Yeah.
What?
Is it like five?
Yeah, that's so
five player?
weird. That is so weird.
No, it's
not
two-player
it's
chess.
two-player
There's
chess,
like,
it's just 5-dimensional. It's like time travel.
yeah.
It's so weird. It looks like.
That's so odd.
Oh, that's funky.
Yeah, it is very, very weird.
Why does the art style and the thumbnails look like those little tutorial
It also
things from
just-
Portal?
Oh, yeah, it really does.
I think-
It's
Speaking of
just-
Portal and Time Machines, did you guys ever play the Thinking with Time Machines mod for Portal?
I always heard about it. I watched gameplay of it.
It made me very angry on the last test
Why?
because I was too chimp-brained to figure it out.
Uh,
Chim.
what is everyone doing after the podcast? Does everyone have stuff to do or something?
I don't think so.
I'm free.
We can always just jump on some Gmod and just screw around a little bit.
192 add-ons I have to give to people that I don't want to do.
Colton can find
play
his own.
zombies.
Just get your own. Get a couple that you need. Because I have a crap
But
by
yeah,
myself.
I'm
There's
gonna
an add-on that makes you download everyone else's add-ons when you join the host.
That's gonna take me
Get
9
that.
years though.
That's the thing. James has AT&T Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and the library's not an option.
Yeah, bring.
Library isn't an option. apparently. But
You
when
ever
it's
get dirty
the-
looks from the librarians?
Let's play zombies. I don't know. Look, I
You
don't know
guys
what
ever-
she's doing.
You guys ever get dirty looks from the librarians when you set up your, your monitor and your PS4 when you're at the library? Specifically to James.
Yeah,
I know, that's
more
what I was
James.
laughing at, because I didn't know what else is gonna use. Not really, because
I
I'm on the second floor. I'm on the
Oh,
second
yeah.
floor, and there's like a
Away
couple guys
from the
up there,
library.
but they just kind of like, they don't do anything, they just
They
walk
don't care.
past.
Honestly, they're probably like, okay.
I've seen weirder.
They probably
The
have.
library.
Oh, wait.
I'd be, so
I've never had to, so.
I was gonna say we could unironically play Purple Dimension, but after I mentioned that,
Stop.
I can't really say that.
You violated
That's
the law.
committed a
Stop.
felony.
There's copyrighted music in Purple
That's
Dimension.
why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said we can't.
I bet we don't do that.
Yeah,
How about we just turn off
Gerber?
music?
Okay, I need to talk about something real quick because James and I got really bored when we were playing games yesterday. We went on GameJolt and we got a multiplayer Five Nights at Freddy's mod.
gosh.
I'm just shocked. It had a player base. We couldn't get into like 4 lobbies because they were full. Why does that happen? Why are people playing that? That was
Don't
just a
know.
joke because
It
me
was
and James
barely-
weren't doing anything else.
It's barely playable.
That'd be fun.
It was
Yeah,
barely
no.
playable.
That's not true. I played the guard and I won.
Yeah, but like playing as the animatronics, what the heck were you supposed to do?
You just walk down the hallway and hope you. I mean, I got you.
It sounds
Yeah.
like luck.
No, you didn't. It was Foxy.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
Hey, you're probably right.
Squirrel.
Well,
Huh.
we have to understand that
Tuna,
Joey
what?
has played all the Five Nights at Freddy's.
This is true. I have done
I
that.
have played all of
He
them,
had
too.
he was a
Yeah.
fan.
FNAF VR is really good, but I don't want to talk about FNAF again because we
No,
have a whole
we-
podcast
we,
for that.
We already did that.
I played the first
I was
and
not there
second,
for
then I
that,
was done.
thankfully.
I played a lot of the first, a little bit of the second, and then I never played another one.
I never played the
Alright.
FNAF games.
They're good
They're
games.
just
I'm
indie
glad.
games.
Yeah.
They're just indie games.
But we do gotta find other games to play because Colton, I know you don't like survival, but Raft is very fun, and I think we could play a lot of that. Like that's.
See, whenever Gunshi says, "Hey, let's get this game," it's always like $60, and I say no.
So this one was $20.
Wait,
So-
wait.
Yeah, that's
wait.
the only.
I
That's the
have,
only exception.
I have
bro,
a proposition. I have a
I have
proposition.
a proposition for you. Hey, want a party? You're broke. Let's unite.
All I'm saying is,
Wait, I was gonna say.
yeah, but I'm mad at you.
That's normal.
That's normal. That's normal.
Go ahead then. I'll
Uh,
wait.
So, have you ever heard of the game called Desert Bus?
No.
haven't heard of the game called Desert Bus.
Is there a bus involved?
Did you just say desert bus?
Yes. But
James,
yes,
like-
I did. James knows it. James knows it.
Did you just say
So-
desert bus?
Yes, Desert Bus. So basically,
No,
it's a
Colton.
wonderful game. It's a
No.
wonderful game where you spend I think,
Literally
how
like
long was it?
6 hours driving.
6 hours of
Oh
driving.
yeah, no, I've heard of it. You just drive on a road for 6 hours. That's the whole game.
It's like Vegas.
Okay.
It's Phoenix to
Yeah.
Vegas, is it?
Something like that.
If you
No.
and you have to play it because if you click off or don't hold the button to steer right, you fail. Because it'll
So-
veer off.
Yeah, available, and you have to start all over. Fun fact: Halo 2 has a map, a modded map, where it's just capture the flag, and it's the whole entire desert bus map, and it's a 1-hour drive from point A to point B, and another hour-long drive from
How
B
many
to A.
gigs is that?
It's so small. You'd be really surprised.
Well, it's
I
well
have,
optimized, I guess.
and
There's probably not a
we
lot
could
of, there's
play it.
probably not a lot of details either.
Dude,
It's
like,
just
at
literally a desert.
What point in your life are you so bummed out that you go, yeah, I'm gonna play this game where I'm gonna drive a truck for 6 hours? That's what I'm gonna spend my day
They
doing.
made it. The guys who made it is Ben and Teller, I think. They either hired someone to make it or whatever. They're those two like comedian, what's it, magicians.
Penn and Teller?
Penn and
Yeah,
Teller.
they made it.
Oh, okay.
They're behind it. They made it as like a joke of like the tediousness
makes sense
of
to
what a
me.
video game
Oh,
would be.
That does not seem like.
What's
oh.
up? The game, it's so
I
bad
can't be
though.
back.
There are people that live stream it just to raise money for charity because like it's like a big thing. Can you beat
Yeah.
it or not?
No, that makes sense.
Be
Yeah,
what-
that's fine. That's
Desert
perfectly
bus.
fine.
oh, he has the vape.
Y'all ever watch Penn and Teller Fool Us? Because I vibe with some Penn and Teller Fool Us every now and then.
Nice. Gunchi, you know what Desert Bus is? That old game that was like a rage game to where you had to drive 6 hours in the desert.
I mean,
Yes.
Gunchi.
He knows the one.
I just commented something on Facebook, and Facebook was just like, that comment is flagged for bullying. Your account suspended for 3 days.
What?
Somebody's wearing somebody, it's Halloween, it's like a post with like someone dressed up like a clown. You say, you look like a clown in the comments, and then they
I
call
look
it
at
out.
clown. What'd you
Wait,
say?
You look like
wait
a
a minute.
clown.
Is that an insult? I can't tell if it's an insult. Whatever,
It's
F it, flag it.
On
as an
fashion.
Fashion.
What?
And we do have to find some games
But
to
yeah.
play. Like, we have a lot of games, but...
I want to talk about.
We should look into that one game called Grounded. It
I'm not
honestly
playing your
looks-
ant killer
right.
game.
We're not killing ants!
Listen,
Fire
Joey,
it.
maybe there will be rats in that game.
Ants
We're
are
gonna kill
important
them.
to society. I don't want
Okay,
to
no,
kill
wait,
ants.
think of the size comparison. Think of the size comparison between a rat, a big fat rat, and an ant. It'd be like a final boss fight is a rat.
Or raid boss.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Hey, we're back to the topic again.
We did
Yay!
Okay.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Can we just talk about how Colton's never played Spore? Because that offends me.
No. Okay. Here's the defense. I got defense and offense with that. Number one defense. If he never played anything with PC for a long time, he wouldn't
That's
have played
fair.
Spore. But if you didn't know anything about it, then he lives under a rock.
I said I've heard of it.
Yeah, but he's never even seen Spore.
That's like a-
Spore is
that's
a
like an
fun
internet
game.
culture thing
Yeah,
with
that is
gaming.
a fun game.
Spore
like
is
classic.
$5 right now if anyone doesn't have it.
Oh, I might pick it up. You don't have it, but I played it.
Not my fault.
We always have Town of Salem, of course. You know, that's a game.
I mean, are you guys not
Okay.
gonna take the proposition of Halo 2?
I don't own it.
Everyone's got to buy Master Chief Collection for that.
Well, no. There's a
I grew up.
a community
Yeah,
that
that's
have
about right.
made here. Let me get the video. Like, I'll link it to you guys.
I love Halo 2, but I never don't really want to play it on PC. I
Best
started
game ever.
Yeah,
Quinn,
It's
I
a
found
great
the
game.
best game ever.
What?
It's
Playing-
called Fight Crabs. You're just crabs
I've
that
seen
fight
Fight
each
Crabs.
other.
That sounds fun.
Whoa.
I've seen.
they're massive, like
take my money.
anime crabs, and you just
Yeah.
destroy each other in a city.
Yeah, and everything's like destructible and
I-
stuff like that. You can just have fun.
Send
As-
Fight Crabs footage to the Sea Critters chat.
I
Hey, no one's supposed to know.
I
no
have
one's supposed to know
a
about that.
thing against crabs.
Why?
Colton, you are a
I-
crab.
Shellfish.
Yes, and I have something against me. This is why I hate myself.
He's against successful people, and that's why he hates Mr. Krabs, and he wants to
Andy
bring
said
down the
look.
1%.
Andy said
No,
no, Krabs
but,
is
uh,
amazing, so.
But no,
agree.
I
It's a fun game.
I played a game where at one point you had to have crab battles, and it was kind of like Pokemon. And there was just one fight that I tried days in and days out. But it comes to find out that all the crab battles are totally optional, and you can just complete the game by just going through everything. And the crab boss fight that I was doing was literally scripted to be impossible. So I spent absolutely
I've played games like that with the fights. that-
countless hours
Impossible.
wasting on something that was impossible.
I would have spent like.
Oh,
20
it's not
minutes and never
impossible.
played a game.
There's not a fight that's ever going to be impossible because human ingenuity made it. So I mean, it's got to be humans can beat it.
I
No, but
mean,
like-
it depends if their health bar, like, because some games have it scripted, so once the boss hits a certain health point, it won't go down anymore, and you have no other choice but to get beaten. So,
There's also the fact where if you were to beat the boss, it would always go down to the very, very last hit. Like Sakura, or not Sakura.
We're talking about crabs.
Okay, but Tsushima, the Khan boss fight, if you
Yeah,
hit it, once his health bar disappears, he doesn't die. He's
yeah,
just there.
that's a really good game too. I
Oh,
I
Ghost
love
of
that game.
Tsushima? Don't
Yeah,
talk about it, because I'm going to buy it.
I want to
Oh,
play
not-
two.
I've never
Like,
played
not
it.
gonna-
I've never heard of it.
I haven't played that much into it, but I'm a few hours in, and it's really, really good.
I watched someone play it for like 3 hours, and I want it so bad.
I've never heard of it.
It's basically Japanese Assassin's Creed.
I mean,
Well,
In my opinion, better.
It's not
We can always
parkour,
get
though,
Black
is it?
Flag again.
No.
No.
there's some parkour in
Not
it,
playing.
but
We do have enough people for Black Flag
I
multiplayer.
have
We
that
do.
No.
Black
We do.
Flag.
It's a fun game. It really isn't that bad.
If I start up my Xbox One, it's gonna burn the house down. I'm just
Oh, we
saying.
have to. Wait,
It's
what
a
are we gonna be
copy.
playing it
Table.
on?
I don't have it.
It's like $4 every other week.
Get on G2A, it'll be like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Why don't you guys get the Halo Chief, Master Chief Collection?
I have it, but it's like 90 gigs, and I don't have that space
Oh,
right now.
90 gigs?
Yeah, James would be there for years downloading that.
I would be.
And
Well,
okay, hold on. Let's talk about how downloads work in the Master Chief Collection, because it gets me irked. Because you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to do an update, so you have the option to download it. So you can do a 30 gig update, and then you go in the game and do another 60 gig update to actually have the game.
And then
What?
that happens
Stupid.
every time they
Every-
release another
and-
one.
Every time
And-
there's an update, it resets your keybinds, which is
Yeah.
another thing that annoys the hell out of me. Ah!
Play this.
See, they
was
really
the best
messed
thing I
up
ever played
Halo with that. Like, they'd have so many more players if they didn't do all that bull.
I mean, it's
Maybe I
just like
shouldn't buy this.
it's
I mean,
it's just tedious. That's all that matters. It's something
Yeah,
that
but
you just
James
like,
will never get to play it if he has to do a 90 gig update every time a new game comes out.
he
That
will
is true,
not.
so that's
be-
why-
The new music streaming app.
That is why we wait
Where you can
till
watch
it's
official
finally
music
over.
videos.
Till we're all old.
Official audio from your favorite
Oh boy, the
Oh,
download's
that was
fun
great.
with
That was
oh.
fun. But I think if we ever played Halo, James is not a big man on competitive shooting, so we'd have to play sandbox at all times.
To feel good favorites.
Me playing Halo would be the funniest sight to ever see.
Download the YouTube
Well,
music
no,
today.
like
'Cause I know,
like I was
like,
saying,
I know like almost like
Or, I'm
12%
sorry,
of
don't call it
anything
sandbox,
Halo.
it's called Forge.
Because I never got to play any of them.
yeah, it's called Forge. Get it right.
Okay, but I know like less than like 10% about anything Halo related. Because I never played any of them.
James is not a.
So me
first-person
playing would be
shooter
like
guy.
ultimate. What is happening? That's true. Well, I
But
just never got in. I got
Raft
more into
is
Call of
fun.
Duty than I did Halo because I came in
So-
right when they were in the middle of going.
Gunchief, you can get Colton Raft. We'll play
Yeah, there it
Raft,
is,
'cause
right there.
Raft's fun.
Halo. Hold on.
So problem with that. So I took off my Steam guard on my phone, so it said I have to wait 17 days so it can authenticate that. So like,
You know those codes only last like 3 minutes now.
what?
When you have to like, when Steam's like, here's this code so you can sign into this, they actually last like a minute.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
There's also I sent the link to the Halo 2 PC download. It's
And-
super safe. Trust me.
I
Did you send the link to the map or like the game?
The game.
What?
what?
Yeah.
All right, cut it off. Cut this off. Cut this off.
Shut it up! Shut it up!
Microsoft is coming. Ah!
Yeah, I already.
Microsoft is about to buy TikTok.
So,
You just see someone jump through my
Trump's about to
window.
ban
you see a hand come through there, and the hand comes through the thing, and it's just blinding light.
And then
Trump's
next thing
about
you
to
know, James is
ban
gone.
TikTok.
I'm dragged out the window.
James, it's like
Good,
It's like
TikTok
Yeah, he's
is
trying to ban
disgusting.
TikTok, but now like Microsoft's like, we'll buy it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll buy it.
James.
We'll
James, it's like the stock image, and it's just like
Someone edit that in.
But it was always weird though, because like when I started like Xbox 360, I don't even remember what Halo they were on, because like I was late into getting the 360,
3?
like the mod maybe.
I think they probably just
Probably
released
about-
3, maybe 3 ODST.
My first shooter on Xbox 360, I think, was like Black Ops 2, and I went backwards from Call of Duty.
Black Ops 2 is
First
Like,
FPS I ever
War.
played was Modern Warfare, so I was always a COD boy too.
My
I think
first
I was
Call
Black
of
Ops
Duty
1.
was World at War.
and Black Ops 1.
That's a good start.
I'm an OG World at War player.
Hey, Modern Warfare came out
You're the
before
guy who
that.
threw all those grenades.
I am what was it? I grew up playing Halo at my cousin's house, so
Yeah, that's where I did
I'm a
that.
Halo boy,
My
yeah.
my
think I've only-
stepdad bought a PlayStation 3, and me and my brother would always sit up in his room just play Black Ops 1 together on split screen multiplayer all the time. That's where I started.
My dad worked at Circuit City, which rest in peace of that. So we got killer deals on like all electronics, and one day he was like, "I want a Blu-ray player," so we went and got a PS3. And the game it came with was Sonic 06.
on PlayStation 3.
Must have got that on a deal then.
Yeah,
They must have literally said, "Please take it. We'll give you a three. We'll give you PS3 with it. Just take it."
Take it. It's charging our store. We're getting less and less customers.
No one's been here for days. We're gonna go bankrupt. Take it.
Take it.
Plot twist is his dad never took it.
it just showed up in the house one day.
It's just no one knows. All the old timers don't know how it got here. Like it's always been here.
It just appeared at your house, all hooked up one day, just ready to play. And
They just
Sonic was
actually-
just loaded up.
Took the PS3 out of the box and put Sonic 06 in the PlayStation, and then put it.
There is no disc slot. It's just the disc that's wedged in there.
Yeah.
You can't take it out. Whenever Joey walked home one day, walked in there, the TV's on, the PS3's on, and it's like the main menu. Instead of saying press start, it just says "Welcome, Joey."
It's like,
Welcome, Joey.
wait a second.
You're
We've been expecting you.
Sonic. Sonic Final
exit.
Fantasy is a bad game. That's all I'm saying.
That's a thing.
No, that's what Sonic 06 is.
Basically.
Yes.
You right. You right.
But hey, Kingdom Hearts. There's Kingdom Hearts.
And
Kingdom Hearts was good.
the art style for
they-
the
they
characters
really
was
were.
bad, but the
Ooh.
3D Sonic games have always had good cutscenes, like really
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Honestly, Kingdom
But
Hearts
That's where all the budget
is
went.
completely and utterly just, it doesn't make sense. And no matter how hard you try to put it together, the
It's
story
not
does not make
supposed
sense.
to. If it's a crossover with Final Fantasy, you're not supposed to get it.
Right now.
I strongly disagree.
I am. And I'll literally-
I strongly disagree with
I'll
it.
literally-
It does make sense.
Wait, what
You
did you
saw
think?
this
Wait,
video? Hold on, let me
Ben.
get the video.
Ben,
get
what
the
did you
video.
think? What did you think about the newest one, like the Toy Story stuff? Like, was it
Oh,
3? Like the newest one?
Kingdom Hearts 3, I loved it. Honestly, like
Okay.
Toy Story, the Toy Story version was probably my least favorite level of it because
Okay.
you got in the
So
robots
give me your.
have to
Okay,
fight.
so give me.
But
Okay, try to like best you can. Try to think of what is the number one best thing about playing it, and what is the like number one worst thing about playing it that you
I was
did and
always
didn't like about it.
I always liked the quick movement, flow movement.
Mhm.
I'd always like about
Okay.
it. Worst thing about it would have to be the multiple party people system.
Story.
Not even the story. Like I understand, but like some places you would get.
Doesn't make any sense.
Some of the hard places you would only get, Donald and Goofy, but some places are super easy. You would get like Buzz, Woody, and like 3 other people. You're like, why would you need that many on an easy system when you're not gonna even use them half the time?
That makes sense.
I mean, I don't know what you mean. The story doesn't exist or it doesn't make sense. It is confusing, yes, but it's not.
This man likes the story of 06.
Yeah.
Him, officer,
And he
him.
likes Widow's Wine too, so he's out of the.
Wait, Ben, where is he on? Like, where am I and him on your perspective? Like, where is he from me?
Colton's right next to me, to my right, to your left.
So he's over here. On
How do
on your
I,
end.
to your right.
Other way.
Other
He's
way.
over there.
This way?
There you go.
It was you! You're the one! It was you!
Alright, listen up,
Look at all
pal.
smug over there!
You better
Alright.
uninstall that Sonic. Oh, wait, I'm pointing at Ben on the stream.
Whoa, cover it! You're not supposed to show this! Whoa, we're demonetized!
It's an airsoft gun, it's not real.
Shooting,
Yes,
bang bangs aren't allowed here!
Orange tip.
You can see the orange tip.
Shooting, bang bangs are disallowed!
Airsoft.
Yeah, mine's just a sword.
Wait,
Or a knife.
Colton,
Mine's a knife.
Colton, what was it? I know you stopped watching, but there was this funny clip in an Oompa video recently, and like he was shooting something with a gun, and he had like this crude JPEG Fallout laser rifle over, and he's like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm about to shoot this thing with my Fallout laser rifle."
Have you,
JPEG.
It's a crude JPEG.
Oh
right?
my
You
god.
can pick-
Andy just said you could replace the world darkness with bees, and the story of Kingdom Hearts would make sense.
I just
word
gave you all
darkness.
Corona.
World of Darkness, yeah.
Oh great, we're demonetized.
No, I honestly.
Ah!
When were we monetized?
You know, you got a good point.
we're not gonna be monetized to keep vaping in the mic. It's a Yeti. It goes hot.
It's gonna make static electricity, and you're gonna die. You ever hear the Hindenburg disaster? It's gonna be the same thing if that static connects.
Ben, there you go. That video will explain why.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. Because
That's bold to assume he's gonna watch it.
I probably already seen
it is
it.
bold.
I've probably already seen it
Nope.
too, to be honest with you. Because I've
Nope.
watched a lot of that. It does make sense. You just gotta follow the storyline.
Colton,
Some parts of the
Yo.
they don't, but
name one objectively good Sonic 3D game that was good the entire time.
And you can't
Generation.
count Genesis because it's 2D and it's like
Generations has a lot of 2D sections though.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
the
saying.
3D
You can't count
and the
that one.
3D ones are the boring.
That's what I'm
Sonic
saying.
parts you don't wanna
Genesis does
play.
not count because that one was actually pretty decent because it was source material esque.
All right. Sonic Unleashed.
No.
No.
Yep.
Have you
No!
played any of the werewolf
Okay,
sections?
wait.
have you played?
God!
Someone
No.
needs to kick him. Can
No.
someone kick
No,
him
no, no.
from the surface?
No.
Colton's
Sonic
dead, chat,
Unleashed.
right?
Sonic
I will
Unleashed.
give you-
Wait. Sonic Unleashed. It had like like it was interesting. Like it was a 3D platform or not platform. It was like going through the level. And it had the sections where it switched the camera perspective. It's pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward where you're going. And then you had the night levels.
That's what I'm saying. The game as a platformer when you're running around during the day is fun. Then you have to play as
That's
a werewolf.
basically
and
Genesis.
It's not
Imagine-
fun anymore though.
No. Okay, no, here's a good example. Take the Flash, right? Take the Flash, and you put him in a game, but he doesn't go fast in sections. He has to climb.
No.
That's it.
Run up the wall. Seriously.
No!
Not easy.
Think about it. He didn't do that in that. He was slow as the Werehawk. And he had gooey, stretchy arms.
And you had to walk across like
That's
ice
Daddy.
fields. And it's like, yes, this is what I want from a
You remember
Sonic
those-
game.
You remember those toy monkeys that would have, like, rubber, like, tubes inside the arms where you could pull them and they stretch? That's literally Sonic in that whole
Stretch
game.
Armstrong.
But Joey, if you think the day sections were fun, that's basically the generations.
No, because
3D
those
sections.
ones weren't nearly as good.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? They're the same.
No, there's like 2 levels that are the same.
I love playing like the beginning parts.
Okay,
of, like,
then tell me what is different. Tell me what's different, please. Go ahead.
When you get the other 3D levels from the games that aren't fun. Which is all of them!
no,
Here's a good...
That's the level.
Colton, it goes with the concept
I
of like
consistently good throughout the entire time.
Colton, it goes with the concept of the what is it? How a reputation is kept. Because you think about it like this: like any other company puts out a game, they've had like a couple bad games, couple good games. It's like, oh hey look, that one wasn't as good, or hey look, they did another good game. That's good. When Sonic, if they actually did a good game, it's like Sonic Team did a good game.
And guess what? The last good Sonic game was Sonic Mania, and it wasn't even made by Sega. That's all I'm saying.
No, it was made by partnering with Sega.
Yeah, but Sega wasn't directly involved. All they said is, here's the assets, go make a fun game.
They made a good game.
Sonic Heroes?
So, okay, Sonic Heroes is fun. I'll give him that one.
Hey!
Hey, what time
That's
did we
before
start
they.
this?
That's
It's only been 44 minutes.
Oh my
five.
god.
Oh, it's 5:16 here.
And then there's also Sonic Riders. That was a really
How old are those
No,
games?
it's not.
How old are those
I
games,
liked it.
Colton?
I liked it too, but it's
How old
garbage.
are those games?
How
Give me
old
the
are those
age
games? They're old.
range.
They're old.
Okay. What was the last good one they did?
Last good one?
And I don't mean decent. I don't mean decent because we can say Genesis because that was a good one, of course. So are you gonna count that as the last good one they did? Because it's the new decade.
Sonic
of that.
4. No.
I remember
Sonic
Sonic and the Secret Ring being fun, but no one ever talks about that game, so maybe it was just like a fever dream.
Which game?
Wait, what was it?
Sonic and the Secret Rings. It
I
was like a
remember
Wii
hearing about that one.
exclusive.
Oh, it was.
You guys, I remember you guys saying Sonic and the Black Knight is good, and then you guys watched Game Grumps. It's like, okay, it sucks ass.
Because we had the nostalgia goggles on.
Listen,
did.
I
Yeah,
love
no,
Sonic
look at it.
Black Knight.
Play it again. It's not as good as you remember.
You're right. That is.
But I have good
did play
memories
it
of that though,
recently.
Colton. I remember that was one of the first games I actually 100% completed.
Bingo.
On
Yeah,
the
that's
Wii.
what I played.
That's what I'm saying. I remember Sonic and the
ending.
Secret Rings being
remember
fantastic,
when
and no one talked about it since
I
it came
remember when he
out.
put on the armor, it was amazing. That last scene where you did the final fight and everything. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
cool. I remember that.
Oh, I loved it. Like,
Because-
I don't care how good
Because it goes
they
with
say
the
it is.
cutscenes.
Yeah, I
Then
don't
you
care how
have,
good they said it is. It hits my nostalgia bone. It really, like, I love.
You know,
playing it.
Meteor said Secret Rings was only good for the multiplayer Mario Party game modes. I don't doubt that, but I
Wait,
just
that
haven't
is
played it.
That is
It came out.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but wasn't there like a thing where like one team worked on the Seven Rings and the other did Boom or something? I remember there being something about that.
Secret Rings
No,
came out
they-
way earlier than Sonic Boom.
That was Sonic 06 and you sent me a video of it, remember, James?
I remember,
Like the
but
Sonic
like,
team split
but
off.
but
It
they
was
got
Sonic
split. Yeah, there was a team that worked on 06 and they kept getting switched off of it. So it. That's
Yeah,
the
no.
reason it-
Secret Rings came out in 2007.
Oh, okay.
I got
Yeah,
it from
no.
Blockbuster.
That's a year off. That's
I've
a year
never
off then.
actually played it.
06.
Yeah, I've never.
That's
actually
1 year
played
away, so that could have been what happened actually.
No, it was Secret Rings.
Yeah.
It was Sonic
said
06
Joe-
and Secret Rings.
Yeah, and half the team split off to go work on that because they wanted to work on a different thing.
Yeah.
So 06 was like just left to try to scrape and come out.
it. Well,
Dude,
my
Game
favorite
Grumps did
Sonic
a-
game was Smash
Game
Bros.
Grumps did a
Ultimate.
Secret Ring
Did you
series, so I
see,
might watch that.
What?
did you see what was like planned for Sonic
06?
06 but was like completely cut off?
It was ambitious. It was very
It was-
ambitious what they were
It
going to
was
do with
very
it.
ambitious. I mean,
Like-
it could have been a good game.
If they would have
could've,
made it
but-
10 years
could've.
later, they could have really made that a good game. They could have made that one of the best Sonic games ever.
Assassin's Creed Unity also had a ton of potential that just never came through.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about that game.
Yeah, but it could have been good.
It's
They
like
made
Sonic-
Rogue really good.
Oh,
They did.
Oh, Rogue was fantastic.
Yeah, Rogue was fun.
wait, what happened with... Wait. What was the last one they did? Was it Valhalla?
That's not out
No.
yet. That's coming out.
Oh, it's coming out, okay.
The newest one was
Origins.
Origins.
Yeah.
I heard Odyssey was decent, but it wasn't really a
Unity-
Yeah,
was a
no,
mess.
Unity wasn't good.
Yeah, it was.
But
a
they
mess.
did the same kind of thing where they said half of you go make Unity, half of you go make Rogue, and then Rogue came out really good, and then Unity was not close to being
Well,
good.
overall, Unity had like a whole bunch of problems with it on a technical scale because they tried in the French Revolution. There was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of like citizens on the streets and everything, and they wanted to try to make that with the atmosphere of the game and everything. And so it's a cool concept to have like a whole bunch of guys everywhere like freaking out and riots and stuff. But it was the 360, and they couldn't
Yeah.
handle that, so it had bomb FPS in areas when the console's already just about locked at 30 FPS.
Then they
What do you
released
expect?
it on the PS4.
No, Unity's not 360. That was next gen. Rogue was the one that came out last gen, and Unity
Unity-
came out.
Unity-
Unity was next gen. Unity was not last gen.
Was it not? Okay.
I
Well, then on the
haven't touched
Xbox
it
One,
still.
still even, it's still console.
That's why. So, they actually Microsoft paid them to downscale the graphics of that game because the PS4 could run Unity better than the Xbox could.
They did that with Watch Dogs too, remember?
Yeah.
Hearing about that? That was awful. The coding for it's still in the game apparently in the files. So you
Yeah.
can scale
I
Watch
have a
Dogs
question
to make it
for
look like
this now,
EA
though.
or E3.
So,
Yeah?
what games, if they had, say, proper technology and more of a budget, can be made into a really, really good game? Like, a lot of the
Most of these fucking Call of Duty games that came out and are garbage.
They're garbage anyway.
Yeah, no,
Listen, okay, I'm just saying this. If
They had the budget. What are you talking about?
If Advanced Warfare had more time and they actually tweaked a bunch of stuff, that could have been a really, really like franchise-changing.
They would
game.
never do it, but imagine if they gave Treyarch, any of them technically, if they had enough time, just one of the developers, the whole like 6-year range to make a game, and then it came out.
It'd be.
They have
Okay,
plenty of
Treyarch,
time.
it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So, do you guys know the YouTube channel Corridor Digital?
I don't remember that name.
I think
Well, regardless, on their second channel, they had like forever ago. They talked about how they talked to Infinity Ward about how they make Call of Duty games,
Yeah.
and they were like, "What is crunch time like for you guys?" So, like, how much when you're running late on something, you know it's crunch time. You got to like finish it super
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Their response
With
was,
the deadline.
"We don't do crunch time. We manage our time properly." So, they say they use their time correctly, and they have the budget to
There's
make
no
good
way.
games. That's
There's
all I'm
no
saying.
way.
Black
That's
Ops
true.
4.
But everything, but all
Black-
the COD games, everyone's pushing them to do it yearly. Every COD game comes out a new year.
It's because nobody. Okay, here's the weird thing about it. Nobody technically is pushing for a COD every year, but the market is there to where there's
Yep.
always going to be people buying it. So Activision is like, we need to make that money. They want to tap the faucet to where they get money from it. That's why you have CODs every year, and Assassin's
And
Creed's
also-
every year just about.
That's true.
People that buy Call of Duty games are the most inconsistent voice when it comes to being a critic in gaming.
Yeah.
This is-
Yep.
I'm ripping this from Donkey because he talked
Yeah.
about how, like, Advanced Warfare is like one of the most disliked video trailers on YouTube, and it was the top selling game that year.
I mean,
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, yeah.
Well, Infinite Warfare,
The
it
only-
had promise.
okay,
It had
Here's the
promise.
thing about Infinite Warfare. It also had Modern Warfare Remastered
That's
as a
also
bundle,
true.
so
That's true.
That's why.
And most people didn't
that's
think
the
they
only
could
reason
get
why I
it.
bought it.
And then
If I
like
look at it,
and
if I
like
look-
five or 4 months later, they're like, okay, let's make it a standalone.
Yeah, they
Infinite
just
Warfare-
released it by itself.
Yep.
Infinite
why-
Warfare, when specifically, what Ben?
I was gonna say that's why
What is
most people didn't think that they were gonna be able to buy it individually, so they had to get it with Infinite Warfare. That's why it got bought so
Yeah,
much.
but it was certain it was gonna come out later though, because like, that's you prevent players from playing something, you're losing money.
Yep.
I don't know, but specifically in Infinite Warfare, like when the zombies started, like with Spaceland, it wasn't
It was
bad at all.
different. It was something
different.
different, and it was really
was.
nice.
It was original.
And then they took it too far with all the DLC and stuff.
I feel like they were trying to be like coming up with creative ideas for it, because like all the maps, think about it, none of the maps were technically alike with how like unique, because there's like different movie settings for all of them, but kind of they still based it too much on Treyarch's kind of like zombies formula, to
Yep.
where
Mhm.
it kind of like it didn't make sense. It was trying to take off, but it couldn't because it was like hitting the roof.
And then we got
Yeah, go down.
World War II zombies.
Oh
Which
my.
that
They-
I see what the point. It's not bad zombies. It was just hard, and they made it hard. Like that would made me.
Yeah.
I loved World War II zombies. It was a hard challenge.
To be-
It-
The maps fell off, I think, overall.
Oh,
Kind of
I-
like
yeah, the
when,
maps
but
fell
at
off.
first it was
because
great.
It started becoming more like a co-op sort of
Vice.
co-op.
What was that one map? There was one map where the cutscene is like a tundra somewhere in like Siberia, and then like as soon as you load into the map, you're just in like some like springtime village.
Yeah,
It's like what?
I think that's the
One
last
game
one.
that had a vice versa of that had a bad start and great other maps. Black Ops 3. Shadows was a terrible map.
Ooh.
Everything else
Oh,
about
God.
the zombie
Well-
maps decent.
I don't know. Shadows.
It wasn't
It's not
interesting.
as good as the others.
No.
It was It was hard. It was dummy hard.
Mhm.
The Margwa made it dummy hard. The meatballs and like the spider, like I don't even
You know, the only map that I would say is actually poorly made in Black Ops 3 is Revelations. Like, from a
Yeah.
technical standpoint, they all work pretty well.
The best
Yeah,
way to look at it
that's
too,
true.
I think, like, what was it? Drazendrock was the best one, I think, of all the DLCs.
That's like just my favorite zombies map
Dragon
ever.
Dog was the-
Dragon's
It was
great.
really, really good, but
I-
my favorite
I-
/ best one would be Zetsubo. I love how they did Zetsubo.
Ooh.
That's just my
I like that
opinion.
opinion. It's very unpopular though. That's an
Oh,
unpopular
yeah, a
opinion,
lot of
but I
people
like
don't
that
like
opinion.
I love
because
it.
Setsubo
it has
would be
some cool
good
elements
if
in
they
it.
didn't have a challenge that says get headshots before they turn.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Were
for
the
Then it
Easter
would be
eggs-
cool.
Yeah, Easter egg standing. Oh, I hate Setsubo. Oh, I wanted to blow it up.
Were the perks? Wait, Ben, were the perks random?
No.
I can't remember if they were or not.
No perks were not.
No, they
Okay,
were
that's
set.
good. That's good.
The
I like
only
it when
map
they keep them
that
set.
had random perks was Chino Numa.
Free Widow's
Die,
Blind.
Rise.
The only
No.
like bad thing about Black Ops 3 Zombies, in my opinion, is like they went too deep with most of the Easter eggs. Like some of those Easter eggs took months to find out.
When you
And then
here's
you
the
have
ultimate
Revelation,
thing.
No.
you just shoot rocks. You
We
literally
always-
shoot
Everyone got
We
done like
always-
the night they came out. What are you talking about? There was
We
live
always
streams of
play-
people
oh,
finishing Zetsubo
okay.
and Go Rod like
Oh gosh.
14 hours after they came out.
The
I was
Rise
just
and
gonna
Drop.
say this.
Yeah, the Rise and Drop was the
Driving
hardest.
Drives and Drops took like a month.
Yeah.
I feel like Go Rod
Was
was
it
very.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking. Because that's the one we tried to do, and there was nothing out for it.
Yeah, no,
We
that
couldn't
one
find
took a while.
anything.
Go Rod-
Because we
Go
did
Rod's
it.
Easter egg was dummy hard.
Yeah, because
But the
James
setting
got
of it,
really
though,
lucky.
was very
An
underrated.
exploit. The only reason we got through
Oh my!
that was because James'
I didn't.
exploit.
I exploited it because I just
That's
used
it.
a normal concept. I didn't cheat technically, but it was an exploit.
Yeah, it's in the game. No, it was in the game.
It's
Yeah.
just stupid.
You know
Yeah.
why Drives and Drops took so long to figure out?
Boss
Because there was a step where you had to shoot the teleporter with arrows. Who was gonna figure that out on their own?
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody.
And especially like twice. You had to do it twice.
And,
Yeah.
All right, I'm
and
good.
here's
I
the
don't
other
want
thing
any.
about Black.
Thank you.
If
Stay rocks.
people didn't go into
I know,
the
I'm good, thank
files
you,
and
though.
look for some of the Easter egg stuff, it would have took way longer.
I feel like
There's also, wait. Which one is a worst Easter egg? Go Rod's Easter egg, where you can get wiped out and like cut short of your
that's
game.
all of them. That
Team
can happen in
Rock.
Horizon. That can happen like with the boss when he comes down. You're dead.
No. I'm talking about one specific Easter egg step in Go Rod, and you know what I'm talking about. It's
Oh,
the
the bomb.
bombs. Yes.
Oh,
Well, if you have
God.
if
If
you have
you
one
didn't have-
person at like the spawn area, you're fine.
Yeah, if you
But
have team
you
coordination,
hit 'em
you're
all
good.
at once.
You can make that work. My
You
least
pick-
favorite boss fight of that match would have to be Revelations one. It,
Oh,
honestly,
the
it was
Shadow
just
Man.
so stupid.
Boring.
It wasn't
Oh,
anything
makes sense.
interesting. And once you figured out the pattern, it was easy. Easiest thing in the world.
I feel like
I like that boss fight was so hectic, dude. I remember when we
Oh,
first
yeah.
did it.
it's
I
so-
was like, my heart was
throw-
racing.
you throw the summoning key at him though, and then you hit the book, and that's about it.
Yeah, and then
Well,
you run
no,
around
but like
and-
he dodged it. You had to throw it at him, and then you had to shoot him into the mouth, and then
yeah,
hit the
but
book.
the only
I
thing you
feel
didn't
like-
worry
I
about it
feel-
was you did have the Apothecary Servant, you had the Thunder Gun, you had a lot of the new Gobblegums that came out. Oh, made that 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
The
you
whole
Black
Easter
Ops-
egg was throwing rocks at other rocks, though,
Oh,
and that's
gosh, I hate
unforgivable.
Yeah, it was like,
Black Ops 4 compared to 3 was like 100 times worse about this. But with Black Ops 3 specifically, going into 4 100% lore, the gameplay was on the back burner compared to doing the Easter eggs, it felt like, for some of the maps.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't just like play the maps to have fun without doing
Most
part of
them,
the Easter egg
except Rise
stuff.
and Drop probably.
Rise and
But-
Drop you can, because you can just
Yeah,
do the bows and then like don't
Yeah.
worry about anything else.
I could find
was very
Zetsubo
Mob of
pretty
the
fun.
Dead-esque
Like you could do the
with Rise and
KT4
Drop.
upgraded in the Rainbow Water and
Oh yeah. Oh,
I-
the skull was amazing. I love the.
the skull
Nzapwe head.
non-Zapway.
Like,
Yeah.
I love that
oh,
thing.
such fun.
It was awesome.
One of the best, one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
better specialty weapons there was.
Wonder
You have to do all the challenges though for that, right?
Better than the
yeah,
Annihilator.
Yeah, yeah. You have to do all
That's
the
fair.
challenges. But it
But at
was
least the
not-
Annihilator's like free. You just shoot 3 teddy bears.
Revelations, like my opinion on Revelations, because like you guys, everyone knows I hate that map. But the main complaint, if I actually put it down, what I didn't like, by having all the other maps as playable areas in it. Number one, on a good side, that's like, oh cool, it's like nostalgia. You're thinking all the maps and everything. But also on the flip side, it makes the map not unique.
No,
Yeah, because you're like, what? I've done this all
I've played all
before.
these, and the layout is broken.
the main spawn room's different. That's brand new. No one. That's not.
And the worm belly.
And the worm belly.
The boss
Everything
room,
else-
the spawn, and the worm belly. There's 3 new areas in the map. Everything else is like we've already seen.
Like, granted, I love how they did with the like Shangri-La into Horizon Rock. That was pretty cool. That was awesome.
I like the
We went up
flow
and stepped
into each
that.
other was cool,
Oh yeah.
but it was kind of weird though. There wasn't actually like a form overall. It was kind of like they're all kind of just branching towards Noct essentially. I think.
Like Origins
It's
went into
weird.
Mob of the Dead. Oh, I love
I
that.
mean,
That's awesome.
If you look at it, that's like sort of a smart move, though, because isn't Noct where like it all started?
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
true.
awesome. Where the jug
That's
is
where you
and
access pack through
challenges
the
and...
worm.
I'm just so glad the Easter egg did not revolve around those challenges. I was so glad about that because some of them on there are like,
Oh,
huh?
it's true.
You don't even remember that there's even really
I don't know.
challenges in there because you have to go to Noct for it.
funny-
And at that point, you're like, what?
A funny thing, I don't know, is a weird thing also about Black Ops 3 overall was like whenever I played it like recently by myself and I had like some of those like workshop mods on PC to where like it changes the weapons. If you change the weapons in play, like just like a mod pack where it's like the World War II weapons or COD World War whatever weapons, if it's different than Black Ops 3 weapons, it makes it 100 times more enjoyable to play almost.
Yeah, because
like
you get a different variety.
the Black Ops 3 weapons, I didn't like the weapons in Black Ops 3 that much. They were they're just generic.
I think we
kinda.
already talked about this, but what's everyone's favorite zombie map all together? Just
Horizon Truck.
even from Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and 4, and World War 2, World at War, all of them.
Actually, Horizon Truck.
Really?
I love that map. Yeah.
Horizon
I'm-
Truck- Horizon
I'm
Truck-
probably gonna have to say Buried, only for the
Okay.
fact because we played that so much.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't like Barry because it was so easy. It was really easy. You could
Horizon
get
Truck-
everything done in round 1. It was so stupid.
Horizon Drop was like a good pinnacle because it had like every aspect from the other maps. It had wonder weapons that were like elemental. It had like the launch pads. It had like Panzer. It had all these like different elements we've seen before, but kind of like in a new environment almost. So Horizon Drop is way up high on the list.
I personally like the bows more than the staffs, to be honest.
Ooh,
I know that's an unpopular opinion, but
Huh.
I'm
I
kinda
can
looking
see
at
it though.
Drew.
I honestly,
I don't
yeah, no. I like the staffs.
I'm
because-
kind of
Well, I didn't like the staffs for one reason, but
I don't
that
know.
the ice staff was the most
What?
broken, and it was the easiest step
Oh,
to
it
get
was
done.
broke. The
It was
bouncing
literally
was
the
wrong.
easiest stuff
I don't
staff to
know.
get done.
I don't know. It was weird because like technically
James?
the bows would
maybe
be
it's
more
just because I'm always stuck with the lightning staff. But like,
I always get.
Well,
you
y'all
know.
can do others.
That's true.
I know,
I'd always
but I
get
just like to
lightning
flex my music knowledge with the lightning staff.
I don't know. Like it's weird because like
That's fair.
a good way to look at it. Well, the staffs are the same way. The bows, a lot of the bows, besides coloring, kind of look the same in a way. Which
Yeah.
is kind of weird. I don't know, the staffs
Yeah.
felt like they looked differently, especially when you
Yeah.
upgraded them and they had the different spikes
Yeah,
on
I
them.
did like the upgraded versions of them where
But-
you can actually
yeah.
revive people with them. That was really nice. Like you could have a free
Yeah,
revival
that was
thing.
cool. But the ammo, like the way the ammo worked, where it's just, you know, you're supposed to keep firing is helpful. Like
Mhm.
instead of like having to reload. But I don't know what, personally, whenever you reloaded the staffs and Origins, it always felt satisfying because like the way like the mechanisms work and everything, it goes into it,
Yeah.
and then you're ready.
Colton, what about yours? What are your
When you're
all-time
ready.
favorite zombie map?
I feel like we've done this before.
I think we have.
My
but...
favorite all. No, we
Yeah.
have. We have definitely done this before, but
We're the zombie
I
team.
would
What do you
have-
expect?
my favorite map has got to be Call of the Dead. With
Ooh.
Okay.
Like,
no,
Call of the Dead's fun. That was the first Zombies DLC I ever
I
bought.
don't-
Was Call of the Dead.
I don't agree with it, but I respect that opinion of it because Call of the Dead did a lot of right things.
It'd be
gonna
more
say
fun
no
if
one-
George wasn't walking around. That's all I'm
But it'd
saying.
be too easy
I-
though. He was like the
That's
balance trying
true.
to make it hard.
My favorite map's a very controversial map. Blood of the Dead from Black
Oh.
Ops 4. I loved
Really?
that map. Yeah, I really did love that map.
I didn't play Black Ops 4.
Oh,
All I heard was James yelling about how much he hates Black Ops 4 zombies. Though.
it was pretty bad. No,
Black
don't
Ops
get me
4
wrong.
fell off for me.
Yeah, but I loved
It
Blood
fell
of
off
the
for
Dead.
me. I didn't.
Was
Blood
that
of
the
the Dead
one
was a
that we
better map.
always played?
Blood
the
of
one
the
in
No,
Blood of the
that
Dead
was-
remake.
No, it was only us
Blood
three
of
and
the
Vic.
Dead.
Vic was starting to join us on that. That was when me, James, Colton, and Vic were playing a lot of Black Ops 4. That's what we played.
I don't know.
And then
Mm,
Vic went
That's
to
a good.
the Battle Royale version
It's
and
not
we
a-
all stuck at zombies.
Black Ops 4, Black Ops 4 fell off like the whole storyline and all that element, but technically you don't have to bring that up because the story element was never been an emphasis. That's not what it's supposed to be about.
Now, if we're gonna talk about weird storylines,
maps.
it's the zombie storyline.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, that's
Yeah, 'cause
everywhere.
it-
Like
all the way.
War
But-
to Black Ops 1, fine. Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2, I can do it. Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3,
Blood
where
of
the
the
fuck
Dead.
did it go? Where the heck did it even go?
Black Ops, what is it? Black Ops 4, the best map was Blood of the Dead. I will give you that, especially because Blood of the Dead did a lot of unique
Oh, and the
things.
5
It
remake. The
wasn't
5
bad.
remake was good. Oh, what was it called?
Oh, I forgot about Classified.
Yeah, Classified. Yeah.
Oh, I love 5. I have a soft spot in my heart for 5. It's so
I don't.
hard. I know.
I
I love
5.
5 though.
5 was one of my favorite maps because
I
it's so
did love 5.
challenging.
It's
It was
unique.
so challenging.
I'm not a 5 boy.
I feel like they should have put more stuff in it. They should have had stamina.
think I like- I think I like Classified more than 5. You know what I mean?
That's understandable. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Like,
There was a
I
little
don't
bit
know
more
why,
to it. There was a little bit more to it.
I love like the it's kind of dated now, but I do love the Black Ops 1 engine compared to the 4
Oh
one.
yeah,
Because
it was
feels
just.
like it's more grounded.
It was so nice. It was so more clean. It was like metallic. It was clean. Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 feel
It
like
wasn't-
clunkier.
yeah.
They're clunkier. Black Ops 2
I
was
don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like
You know what doesn't make sense to me?
What?
On console, Black Ops 1 runs so much better than Black Ops 2 for zombies.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
tremendously better. Like frame rate's way higher and like the
It's like
resolution's way higher too.
Didn't
some
they
reason-
try and make Black Ops 2 on a different engine or
I
something
think
like
they
that? Like
did,
they tested
I think they
too?
tested stuff. But the one big example that's easy to tell from is the M1911 starting pistol. On Black
Yeah.
Ops 1, it's so it's metallic,
Black Ops
it's
1
clean. Black Ops 2, it's
a good-
like a plastic. It
Here's
tastes
the
like you're
here's
doing
the,
plastic.
yeah. Oh, okay, here's the thing about Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, every Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 1 gun that was ported over doesn't feel like it's supposed to be there overall.
Yeah.
Like the pistol
No.
feels wrong, the Galil felt
Oh,
wrong.
the Galil felt like it
the-
was plastic. It really, they all felt like they were plastic guns.
Everything felt plastic.
Yeah.
Black
the
Ops 1
Galil in Black Ops 2 had the same reload animation as the AK.
The STG-44 and the MP40 though,
There was a quality. There was really good.
they
guns.
were really good. They look good. They look like they belong there.
I liked the Black Ops 1 MP40 more than I did like the Black Ops 2
I
one.
feel like it was, yeah. But the STG though is not a comparison.
Oh, the SCG.
Oh my god, the model!
It's
I've
like-
been complaining about the model from World at War for the STG for so long now.
Oh,
If you can take the model for the STG-44 specifically, take the model from Black Ops 2 and give it the stats of the World at War
So-
1 and you're set.
Yeah,
World
that's
at War
the
STG.
perfect gun.
how many perks are there now? From beginning day 1 to what now? What? There was the original 4,
Jug,
Speed, Quick, and Double Tap.
Okay, that are still in the game or just have ever existed ever? Because they've gotten rid of so many of them. You mean, like, just in general, how many perks?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, in
'Cause it would
general, how many perks have been technically
It'd
around.
be-
And I'm not including
Okay.
In
body
Black,
armor.
in
It'd be-
Black
I'm not
Ops 3, it
including
was
armor.
9.
It was
Yeah,
Jug,
'cause-
Speed, Quick, Double, what was it? Stamina, Flopper, Mule Kick, Deadshot,
Widows.
what else? Widows,
Tombstone.
Cherry,
Cherry.
Tombstone Cherry, what was it? Vulture-Aid, Who's Who, Vulture-Aid.
Oh god, there's
what
so
else was there?
many. And what,
There are a
nowadays
lot
you only
overall.
have... Black Ops 4 got rid of a lot of the perks.
They
Like,
got rid of all the OGs. Jug's gone. Speed is only if you have
Who
like
wants
all 4
armor?
perks in slot. All
no,
5.
I want to buy
think it was.
Jug.
Well,
It's it's a tradition.
it's like
You don't want to get rid of Jug.
Okay. I know I've made this argument before, but
We
like
definitely talked about it. I
Or-
don't know.
That was like
free
4 months
hit-
ago.
Yeah.
4 free hit at the start of a round. That's basically Jug at the start of the round.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's good.
but you had more of
my
a Jug.
opinion.
I feel like
But-
here's the good way to look at it. It's
You
like
probably
the,
have like 5
going-
extra hits in Jug.
going back to earlier when I made that comment about Last of Us 2, if you never played the first one and went straight into Last of Us 2, like right after, if you went straight into Black Ops 4, you wouldn't even think about it, probably.
No, you
But-
wouldn't.
Like,
You
if
would
you're
think
the-
that's how all the other
If you're
zombies
the
are.
OGs, though, it's a disservice though to all the OG guys who remember getting Jug and everything, because it was about the only thing you had on the maps besides your buddies was the perks and pack your gun, and that's
And
the
the mystery
only
box.
help you get on the maps. And yeah, like the mystery box and the perks. That's in the pack. That's all you had.
And sometimes a trap.
And the
or
traps,
two.
if you ever use the traps.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
you have a trap.
the equipment was against the hordes. That's all you had with you.
Yep.
I remember there being a complaint a while back that that Treyarch took like, you know, seriously. Remember how you had to pack a punch your gun, like, you know, consistently throughout until you couldn't pack a punch it anymore, right?
I didn't like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why they did that is because a lot of players were complaining about having too many points and having nothing to do.
That's
with it.
stupid. Now you have no points.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, there's 13 Coca-Colas in total, by the way.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, that's about how we
Yeah.
counted too.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah.
count the weird ones in Black Ops 4, which I don't count.
Yeah, no, leaving out Black Ops 4, there's 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Sounds
I
about
understand
right.
I understand why they gave you 4 hits at the beginning of Black Ops 4. They wanted to make it harder, so they wanted to make it for people to have. Because if it was the original 2 hits dead on Black Ops 4, you would die. You would not
Yeah.
make it past round 10.
Here's the thing, though. Here's
Not
the thing
happening.
about like, here's a good element about it, and here's a bad element about it. Here you could argue. If you want a challenge, they should have had like you need to keep the feature in to where it's like you get to change the game settings, like your starting points, round start, all that stuff to make it a challenge. But the base game should be like how it's always been, to where it's like you're running around all powerful when you get your perks and gear and everything, because that's why you play
That's
zombies,
fair.
because it's fun. Like
Yeah.
it's not
There's-
usually a challenge unless you want to try to make it a challenge.
There's they also did like when you died and you respawned, you had your stuff back.
Yeah,
That's
the
kinda
one
not
thing I
fair, though.
hated about
Well,
Black Ops
I don't
4.
know.
But you want to be overpowered, right? So if you had
But now it
say
doesn't
the ray
balance
gun
on that.
and the thunder gun, and you died, you would be able to come back and
But-
still be
But that's
overpowered.
the thing. But that's the thing, though. It's like there wasn't a challenge, but the challenge was don't die, because then you have
Yeah.
to get back to the state of being like all powerful.
There was one thing I really hated about World War II and Black Ops 4 is the be able to start with a different weapon than the starting pistol.
That's cool.
I really didn't like that, because you could get the SMG and win.
Oh.
You'd have a great
Yeah,
point
that
record
is
until
broken.
round 20.
If
and
you
you're
could
not
change
gonna
your
worry about it.
pistol, if you could change your pistols, or like maybe get
Fine.
like a shotgun or something,
Yeah,
that's fine.
But
But if it's like a
SMG?
point builder, you shouldn't get that.
No,
No,
like, cause that's
broken.
so like, yeah, granted, early games like round 1 to 5, you're only really going to be using your pistol
The
and
thing,
knifing.
the thing, a good kind of Black Ops 3. I can't even remember. Like, did 4 do it too? Okay, no wait. We'll use Black Ops 3 for the example, because like what I was gonna say is Black Ops 4. They revamped the point system to where you had to work extra hard to make a profit, to where you didn't have excess money. You could work up to get your points.
Mhm.
Black Ops 3 did it better though, because it was like you get a whole bunch of money, but you put it all into packing your gun occasionally, getting a new one or whatever, and getting the effects on it.
Opening the map,
You had the
all
effect.
that, yeah.
Yeah, you had the effects in Black Ops 4, granted, on your guns. You could get like the double pack effects and everything, but you didn't have a lot of money to do it with, so there wasn't no
Well, like,
experimenting with it.
They did put the same amount. So like originally it was
But you don't-
5,000 for a
but
pack
you don't-
gun,
I know,
but
but
if you
don't
were
get-
to repack it, it's 25,000. So it's the same cost.
Yeah,
of
but
gun.
you don't get the same amount of money though as when you played. Like,
That is
like,
true.
Uh,
because-
if we all got on Black Ops 4, if we could all play 5 players on it and played it right now, and we used SMGs, get point builders, see how much money you get, and then compared it to any of the older games, what it's like to have an SMG and get a point builder, there's no comparison. Like, we'd have
That
like
is-
10 times the money in the old games.
Yes, because they
Except for World at War.
decided to implement. No, but they decided to implement something on the in Black Ops 4 that you had to do a specific amount of damage in order to get a point.
That's stupid.
That's what they did in
I don't
World at
know
War.
why-
The original World at War, headshots were the way to go, because the
That's
Car
true.
98 was super good at point building, because 7
I've-
shots to the body
I've heard the
isn't
thing-
going to get you anything.
I've-
One headshot's going to get you a
I
point.
played with I played with some people before, and they'd always be like whenever we play zombies, they'd be like, why do you not have like any kills? But then compared to my points amount compared to theirs with my headshots, I get headshots to where I don't get as many kills, but I have like 10 times the points because
Yep.
it's based on the headshot.
Just do both, idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks.
When I
You don't kill
When I
them
have,
with body
like-
shots when you're surrounded.
when I have like a huge train going, and I have like a no pack gun, like a rapid fire SMG, and I just like after training a little bit, it's not about headshots to me anymore. It's about just spraying into the horde. because that's like, in my opinion, feels like I get a lot more points just by spraying.
You get more points because like at a certain point you'll get more points just by spraying instead of actually standing still and shooting the head. That's why Deadshot doesn't work on PC, but it tightens your hip fire range to where it's like even better for making points that way. Reduces recoil and sway.
They put. Since day one of World at War to Black Ops 4 now, I hated so many crutches. Like, Cherry's fine, because Cherry's you had to reload and it wasn't a crutch. It didn't always kill him. Widow's Wine was a crutch. They had some other things that, like, Burnout, the gobble gum that you could use. It was a crutch. You got hit, you killed all the zombies near you. I just hated how many crutches that you had.
Well, the thing about
they wanted to bring people in from, like, new people in.
So
that's why there was a lot of crutches.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, bringing new people in, that's fine. But
one element is bringing in people, but the other main element overall is because, like, the spirit of, like, when they made, how they made the games is different. It used to be, let's make it because it's fun and that's what the players would want. Now it's like, how do we implement these new ways to get people to spend money on zombies? And that's what the gobble gums came from.
Yup. Like supply drops.
I'm okay with cosmetics for zombies because I love having like the purple skins and cool like starting out. But when you start adding being able to buy a perkaholic and having all perks around one, come on,
in-game or not in-game, real in-life money for a virtual gobble gum that will last you one game unless you cheat and close the application. That's broken.
That's so many times.
Nice workaholics you got there, Colton.
Like, I loved all the fun ones. Like, there was one that, was it?
I had 14.
Hex flavored or something like that, where you got a random one. That was fun.
Yeah,
I was
that
like getting a
the best one.
random one.
No, the best ones were those, like, throwaway crap ones that did nothing except for, like, silly noises. Like, yeah, the whimsical ones.
Yeah.
They're the best ones. They're fun.
Newtonian negation to just let them fly up. You're like, oh, hey.
Those are the, like, chill ones. Those are the
okay,
ones
but that one's actually smart, though. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was just saying those ones are like the fun ones that are just there to like sort of mess around with.
No, I'm saying the one
the game
that makes them fly up in the air is really smart from a technical standpoint because there's less entities on screen, so the game runs better.
But they're still running in the background, though.
No, because they go up in the air and they disappear.
No,
unless you're in a room. If you're in a room,
oh, never mind then.
On the other side of the room.
If you,
But you also have. But Joey's kind of right.
He's got food.
Joey is kind of right. But Joey is kind of right when he says that, because when they're up away from like all the stuff on the ground level, they're far away from where everything is happening.
That's true. Smart, but at the end point, it's really not either, because it's still making the same amount of things run.
What purpose does that run on PC though, where you already run better than console?
Yeah.
I'm not saying on PC. I'm saying on console.
Well,
it's fun though. They're all fun.
They're
all fun.
There was a glitch with that gobblegum though for a long time, wasn't there? Where like some of the zombies that got flown up like wouldn't die or something, so they were just stuck in the skybox and you wouldn't be able to end the round because.
I've heard some of that. I've had that happen to me once, and I was like, well, how do I do this? I can't see them because the skybox is so far up.
I'm pretty sure that
especially on a map like
me
Origins, where like the robots are super far up.
Oh my gosh, the Origins remake, damage based on the feet instead of impact. That's broken.
Yeah.
There's also the glitch little.
Hey,
they've had this problem since.
Yeah, why do we have 6 viewers now? Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you so much. Really
yep, we're back to 5.
Anyway, but come on, man. No, I'm joking. But anyway, so there was a point where it's happened through all the whole.
Oh,
there it is.
What happened?
My Discord crashed. It was like, yeah, you can't do this anymore. Crash.
Did the stream
No, the stream's still live. It just showed that his Discord crashed.
Okay, whatever.
Hi,
Ethan. Back to what I was saying. Like all these, it's happened throughout the whole entire like COD Zombies franchise. But there was one glitch at like once the game was like super fresh or something like that, or if it was super old. There was one small issue where if you were to cause like an explosion or you would have too many zombies huddled into each other, one zombie or mostly hellhounds would sink under the map. And
I've
you can
seen
hear
that happen
them
a couple
following
times.
you.
Yeah.
You can hear them following you, but you can't see them.
That's why
Because of your
I
damage,
loved one
too?
thing of the older games. The max limit of zombies was 24 zombies on a map at a time.
Oh, that's
I love
broken.
that because
That's good, but it's broken though too.
Yeah.
Because you know what the max? You know, tell me right now what the world record for Shino Numa on World at War is.
like almost
10,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and there's probably about
10,900
1,000 zombies
yeah,
running at a time.
It's like 10,000 and something because there's only like 25 or however many zombies that'll come at once. So it's
exactly. That's why older games are so much easier to actually.
Yeah, the
go up
round
to.
numbers
Joe-
like
yep.
were insane.
Yeah,
Was it
remember,
Joey?
every-
I made it to 800 and something on Doris. Like,
gosh.
remember there was like a round limit to where if you went past a certain round limit, you
Mhm.
would just instantly die.
Yep. It's because
Wasn't
the
that
game
like
couldn't handle
100?
it. There was not enough memory anymore.
Wow.
At that point, the game just could not
my gosh.
exceed anything. It was like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's like in
crash.
was it Black Ops 1 for that? Because I remember like a thing was like you get past a certain round in
It
Black
was
Ops
World at
1
War
and then
2,
it'd literally be like
but
locked in like 20
PC
FPS.
World at War never did that. It's consoles because they didn't have enough memory to run the game. Because they don't ever
So they
expect
locked
anyone
it
to.
to where how many are on screen.
It's like 997's the round, and at that point you get an
Yep.
error code. It just crash your game.
Oh my gosh.
James, what were you gonna ask me a second ago?
I was gonna say like this kind of goes into like the gameplay in Black Ops 3 was more Easter egg oriented than like, or for going for the Easter egg was more focused than like thinking about players playing the game. Because like if you brought that whimsical that made him go up in the air, that is true. It'll help your like you won't lag as much and everything. But most of the time, if we try for an Easter egg, are you actually gonna bring that gobblegum in when it can be like a
No,
Workaholic or
but I'm
Phoenix or
saying
something?
when you're like actually just playing around.
Yeah,
That's true,
like
but how
we
many
used to
times do you
play
actually just play
games.
around in Black Ops 3?
I mean, you
That's
can.
true. Well,
They
that's
have
true,
to
but
at least.
I,
That's
can,
it.
but when I'm
Well-
there, you don't get to do that. You have to play
Oh.
the Easter egg.
No, every time you
What
say
we
let's play
did.
the Easter egg, it makes me sad.
or-
No, what
or-
we
or
have
we'd
to
always
reason
be
we
able
have
to
the
be-
original. Yeah, we got the original 4. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
so I'm ascending into heaven over here. This
Zombies
is so
Chronicle
bright.
My
was
least-
the best map pack they
My
had.
least one of the worst elements to ever be implemented in like completing the Easter eggs. I hate it when it ends the map. That is the dumbest thing where it's
Oh,
like you
yeah,
survive the 3 rounds,
James
just, you're
did
done now.
that.
Yep. Mob of the Dead did it.
Mob of the Dead. There's some
Um,
other the newer maps didn't do that. Barry
Didn't Die Rise?
did do it. Die Rise did it
Revelations
too.
did it, didn't it?
No, Die
Revelation-
Rise didn't do it.
Revelations ended the map because you weren't supposed to do the Easter egg anyway.
Exactly.
They were like, we're
It's
gonna
for
save you the
console.
trouble. But like
man.
Horizon Drop, that's actually like once you figure out like the lightning move, you have to stop it.
Yeah.
It's an easy boss
Yeah.
fight. It's pretty easy.
And there's no ending in that. Like it's literally you play the cutscene and then it's just you play now the rest of the map.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah. There's
Just
nothing to do
something
once you beat it.
all
But
Game
perma
companies
perk.
don't care about anymore.
Exactly.
exactly. I mean, there's no point because it could end anyway if you do the Easter egg. But at the same time, I don't like it's forced. It's over.
It's
I like
like that map has a second Easter egg to it. Once you do the first Easter egg, there's another one next to that one.
Wait. I learned something
That
recently.
was the moon. That was the moon Easter egg, wasn't it?
I learned
Like you had
something.
the Death Machine Easter egg, and then after that, you would have to do the real Easter egg.
Okay, I learned something though about Kino in Black Ops 1 I never knew about till recently. So you know how like everybody dolphin dives off the stairs and then you hit the ground and you get back up because it doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
If you go down the left stairwell and you run and then jump off of it, and if you do it the right angle, you'll take damage from fall damage. And then if you run back up and do it again, you'll die. You can die from dolphin diving down
My
the stairs. And,
favorite,
I never knew
funniest
that was a thing.
glitch I've ever seen is dolphin diving on each other would kill immediately.
Oh my gosh. No, a better one. In Black Ops 1, I don't know if 2 did it or not, because Black Ops 1, overall, I love Black Ops 1, but it was kind of like still in that transitional phase
It's
because
Black Ops 1.
World at War was on the campaign engine for zombies, but in Black Ops 1, it went to the multiplayer engine.
Mhm.
So it was a little different. But here's the thing about Black Ops 1. If your teammate goes down and they're not paying attention and they shoot, either be with the ray gun or with the ballistic knives, it'll kill you.
Oh,
'Cause it
I
counts
don't
as-
know why they did that. I honestly don't. Because we've had so many times where like, cover me with the ray gun. I have the ray gun. You know, I'm gonna cover you.
I know, and
I
you
know, just
cover,
die.
and then it kills you.
And you're like,
Because I was reviving someone once in Black Ops 1 specifically as an example, and they're like, I got you. And like another guy was over here down, needed to be revived, and they had the ballistic knives upgraded. So they aimed and fired to try to shoot them while they're down to revive them, but I jumped in the way by accident because I didn't know he was going to shoot, and I was trying to revive him. He killed me instantly, and the game was over.
I don't understand.
It's like
That's
a glitch.
tough.
It's like a fundamental glitch in like how it works for
Me
something
and
like
James
the
were on
friendly fire
buried,
damage.
and I still have the video on my Xbox. And we were on a high round. We were like around 40. We're like, oh, we're having fun. It's like, all right, let us both get permaflop because we both ran out of it. And it was like, oh, it's a good thing to have.
Oh god.
We both
Dolphin
dolphin
died,
dived on
dolphin
each other
impact.
and died. I was like, James, we just died.
Black-
He's gonna- yeah, I know.
And I always thought it was you had to be in the corner to dolphin dive, but if you do it like just right in general, if
You
someone's
are.
prone and you
you
dolphin dive,
are.
it still works.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of glad
like
they
the
took out dolphin
impact.
diving, but I'm sad because that was always fun, just funny to do.
I miss Flopper.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, but there's a way to
Then
do
they-
it on Shino Numa Black Ops 1 version. If you did it that way, you got pushed out of the map and you can actually
If-
swim around outside the map. It's fun.
But
In 5,
there's
if you dolphin,
also. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if you dolphin dive in the teleporter and someone jumps in right after you, if you have the chance of going to the same one, you can both die from it. Because it'll like you're dolphin dive, but you're standing, and it'll glitch it, and you'll game over.
There's also
That's
speaking of
I love Black Ops
Flopper,
1.
they tried to give the perk the sliding they tried to justify sliding with a perk.
Ugh.
That was the fire one. What was it? Like you had to
PhD
run.
slider.
Yeah,
What is
you
it?
had.
In Black Ops 3, there was the gobble gum that would shoot grenades out of your back whenever you whenever you slid. But in Black Ops 4, they made a perk called PhD Slider, and it was no explosion damage. And if you slid enough times, it'll build up the bar until when you slide again, it'll blow up.
Yep.
And
Sliding's
you had to
better
slide-
than
you had to-
dolphin diving.
Nope.
You had
it's not.
to-
Nope.
You had.
Mm-mm.
You
Yes,
had
it
to
is.
slide-
You know why? Bee hopping.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fair.
Until you
But-
buy stamina up. If you have stamina up and you straight sprint, it's
Yeah,
quicker.
but stamina up wasn't in most of the maps in Black Ops 3, at least. I don't think.
Yeah, well,
I could be
in
lying.
every
I could be
map.
lying through my teeth. I just don't remember.
It was in
Just
every
the Wonder
map
Fizz had it.
except.
Oh, that's right.
No, every map had it. I
The
think.
funniest glitch though.
No, but
funniest-
like James, remember
James.
But
remember the one perk where you slid and like if you ran like long enough and you slid, it would leave like a trail of fire behind you.
oh yeah, I
Remember that
forgot
part?
about that.
Yeah,
I forgot. Black Ops 4's been so...
Trailblazer.
Yeah, that's...
Trailblazer.
no, wait, that was
No.
That's the
no, that
gobble
was
one.
that was Infinite Warfare. That was in
Infinite
it
Warfare is the one with the
Yeah.
flame slide. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
Infinite
yeah.
Warfare.
No, that was like that. That was the candy. That was the candy ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gobblegum is the Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in Infinite Warfare Zombies, that was a perk. To where
Yeah.
I
when you
thought
slid
it was in
because
Black Ops 4 as well.
Maybe
well,
it was,
they
but
had
the one
PhD slider.
you're referring to is in Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that perk was good.
I didn't mind the Infinite Warfare zombies for the most part.
Do people
It's
like
Fell
Nuketown?
off.
Nuketown was fun. Okay, Nuketown.
Nuketown's like
Nuketown.
one of my Nuketown's my favorite casual map.
Oh yeah.
I-
And they had
Nuketown.
the Black Ops 4 remake.
I've said it 100 times. Every time I bring up Nuketown, I always say it. But like I always played it differently because I start round 20 and just like run to the box and try to survive long enough till Jug came.
Oh, I actually just enjoy playing Nuketown casually.
I think the only person in this chat right now or in this call has not actually done the zombie initiation would be Joey.
Wait, what was the initiation?
Oh
Town-
no.
Down. Round 20.
Headshots only. Magic disabled.
Headshots only, no magic.
Hellhounds enabled.
And
One
you have
round.
to survive one round.
Just one round.
No, me and James did that before everyone else at Black Ops 2.
No,
did.
but you had to do it by yourself.
Oh, I can do
No,
this.
no, we did it with Aaron, with him being there. Yeah,
I,
remember?
I'm pretty sure me and
I
Ben
did it
are
by
the only
myself.
ones that do it by ourselves.
I did it by myself.
Yeah, Colton.
I did
I
it
did.
by
I think I did
Like,
too.
what we
Listen,
would do
you guys
was,
owe me because the first Easter egg I ever did with you guys was Shadows. That's all I'm saying. That's enough initiation for me.
That's fine. No, that's what we accepted. You. Like,
Yeah,
we-
Don't worry, we've done mob. You mean
Yeah,
you and
That's
Colton
not
have
an
done mob.
Easter
a couple
egg.
times
We do
now.
mob casually. When we get bored,
Yeah.
we just like,
Yeah.
let's do the mob Easter egg. It's
yeah,
easy.
Let's do the mob Easter egg. That's so easy, dude. It's
I'm
easy.
still trying to think of what's my favorite map though.
How
I never
many-
said what mine was.
How long has the stream been going?
We're almost time.
All right, who's the wise guy? Huh?
What?
What?
Who's the
It's
wise
clearly
guy?
Gumshy. Who else would do it?
What?
Why are you on the actual the channel for that?
Because
Because
it's always been Benbo.
Always has been Benbo.
The title of this podcast is the one where we actually talk about zombies.
Yeah,
For
finally.
real, the one where we finally do.
I mean, we are the zombie team.
The first one was about just like origin stories about how we all came together. Second one was
also both of us to claim that we're the zombie team. No one else is. We just snatched that.
It's
we
already.
really did.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's like how
ZT4L, and they're like, okay.
It's like how there's an old band from like the '60s called The Band. It's like you gotta be bold just to feel that.
And we're not the zombie team. We're just zombie team.
Yeah, we're not the zombie team. We are
ZT4L.
zombie team for life.
Exactly.
ZT4L is unique.
We're not the zombie team. We're a zombie team. Honestly,
we're a small zombie team.
We probably could have made a better name, but that was what I made up like on the spot a while back. We're like, oh, we'll go with it. ZT4L because it was easy to put on our clan tags because that was really what started.
It was.
Yeah.
ZT4L.
Because
it's 4 digits.
I can't remember what we were originally gonna do, but it was something like so stupid.
Yeah, at one point we were thinking about changing the name to ISO. ISO underscore something. I feel like Gunshy's name is ISO Gunshai.
We were thinking about changing our name to ISO.
That was the
all of us.
Name.
I remember that.
There was also the
message redacted.
Nice.
But there was remember, like I think the reason why we had ZT4L was because we kind of based it off of the Left 4 Dead, you know, L4D2.
Yeah, honestly, L4D2.
I feel like that was more like an undertone or subconsciously because I don't think we avidly said let's base it like.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it was
brought it up when we thought about it.
Yeah, because it was left L4D for Left 4 Dead and L4D2. So we're like, okay, well ZT4L. Because we could have done ZTFL, but that doesn't really seem right. So we were like, subconsciously, it was like 4, like just number 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a lot better than ZTFL because that just doesn't like ring off.
It doesn't.
We're at an hour 30, by the way.
I mean, are we really? Damn.
The last statement I was gonna say about what was it? One last quick thing is like. I like all the games differently because like I like the engine in Black Ops 2 with like the guns and everything because they're old. I like the World at War guns. I like Black Ops 2 is very fluid and like all these different elements. But if I had to just say like probably map, I'd probably either go with Joey about Dreisendrach, or I'd go with like probably like Black Ops 2 like Origins or Mob probably. But like
that's a good choice.
One of those probably.
All in all, each game has their own spark.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Except Revelations, because that's bad map.
Yep. every map, I feel like what Colton just said too is like it'd be the same with like any of the maps. Every one of the maps has like a specific thing about it. You either like it had elements you didn't like about it, but it had that one thing about it that you could say, "Huh, that was cool," or like that was a good element about it.
Yeah. No, I get that.
To recap this entire podcast, Zombies sucks.
Make zombies great again.
Zombies suck. We're a horrible YouTube channel. Please do not subscribe. No.
Zombies need to revive.
Nice upload schedule, ZT4L. That's really cool of you guys.
Yeah, right.
Where you guys at?
Canceled. Listen, we got canceled. Okay.
I got canceled.
Yeah, listen, we were all busy as shit. Like none of us.
But
I think we're all just afraid of consistency.
Yeah, that was all that.
No consistency, I know.
Now that we've made one, we can start to revive the channel again.
Yeah.
Dude, anyone could have revived the channel at any time, though. You record yourself playing a game, you uploaded here. Anyone could have done it.
That's true.
I was thinking of the channel. I was gonna do. I have 3 Persona 5 Royal videos that I wanted to make like meme edits for. But I was like, I have no clue how to make an edit. I don't even have Sony Vegas.
Pirate Vegas, like the rest of us.
Hey,
we got it legitly, Joey.
We paid
Hey.
the.
I didn't pirate anything. I went onto YouTube.com and typed in "How do I get Sony Vegas?" and someone gave it to me.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. They did it.
They did it.
Oh,
Well,
let's
they're
just like there was that 2-week period where I was without a PC.
Oh yeah, it's just been really rough. I like streaming, so I'm gonna probably stick to streaming. Because
I can't stream because I'm on a laptop.
That's what I can.
That's
I
why I
like to stream.
record.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to YouTube, I always crap.
We
post,
got
like,
6 viewers.
Yeah.
Yay!
Something
Let's
like-
And half of them are us.
Yeah.
What was the highest view count we had?
The first podcast had like 45, I think.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
can check this really quick.
Yeah.
So,
Also, I like how my room's gotten progressively brighter over the course of the
brighter
podcast.
and brighter and brighter.
first one had 41. The second podcast 0 had 41. Podcast 1 had 44. Then 45. And then
Our podcasts are doing a lot better
24.
than our actual game.
All of our
videos.
gaming videos don't get any views.
They get nothing.
Granted, they're old games, so nothing brand new.
I
But
think people
Yeah,
just
no
like
one's
to
out here
lie about-
searching Left 4 Dead 2 these days.
no.
Let's be real with ourselves.
other than James
Guys,
having 100 and something
just put
thousand views on one video.
Xbox 360 gameplay.
I think it's a good time to.
Yeah, no.
Anything else
We've
anyone
gone
else
5
need to
minutes
say?
over.
Anyone else need anything to say?
We'll try and upload videos.
SoundCloud / Joey Flaunus.
No,
No, it's not Joe. It's SoundCloud, the giant rat.
The giant rat.
Oh.
I'm changing it back to Joey Flaunis at the end of this.
Yeah, I got
Don't
it,
worry.
I got it, I
Okay.
got it, I got it.
Well, all right.
There we go. There we go.
But
Right there.
hopefully we'll
Beautiful
be back and stronger than ever.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yep.
What if we had an upload schedule? How cool would that be?
Nah.
You know who we are.
Okay, listen.
Wait,
what
wait,
if we
wait,
just
wait.
started with once a week?
I'm cool with that. For something at least.
I'm
If
cool
We
we-
can make that work.
We could do 2 times
We
a
can
week because we have the podcast. We can always try to do the podcast on Sundays, like normal.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Or maybe we could do like a every person has like one specific day that they need to post like once a week.
Yeah,
Like
it
for
could be
say like
whatever.
Wednesday, I would post a video or like
Well,
try to
we could
edit a
do
video
that,
on
that's not a
Wednesday.
well, we
problem.
can't edit. We can't all edit though.
Yeah, no. But
That's-
like,
yeah, that's
well,
the thing.
everyone has going to have their own design of editing, so that's where you'll know who posted the video. Everyone's going to have their own design of editing.
And also, like,
Bad time for a smoker.
the good thing with a group channel is that we get a variety of content. Because me and Colton like to go off and play games that no one else here would play. Like,
I'm a
could always just slap
streamer
that on the
guy
channel.
and, like Siege and COD and
Yeah.
stuff.
Rocket League.
Yeah, James just means.
so I mean, like, a variety of
Post about the
content
same
will get us a
games.
variety of viewers. That's all I'm
His
saying.
video
Yeah,
with
that's all we need.
100k views.
And then
Like-
our podcast would be our like
much was-
everyone
yeah,
together. no
145,
edit,
I
just-
think.
Raw.
I still don't understand how you did that.
I
Like,
don't either.
It's
Alright, well,
like okay. No, the one thing about it, like, it's not like a complaint or nothing. It's just kind of funny. It's like the video where it's nothing but raw 480p, like however old that video is, gameplay has like the most views on my channel. But like the videos I've recently done where it's like effort
You put time
forward
into them?
I put time is like
Dude, it hurts.
6 hours of editing, not even a view.
You want to bring up the topic of how James should unprivate his Minecraft video?
Oh, that's
They
all.
are
That's
private. I
all.
already did this. I did
Oh,
this
did
a
you?
long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
remember
they're
looking at-
unlisted, but
Yeah,
you can
because I
access
played
them.
them on one of the games or one of the podcasts. I think I played. I was like, oh, look at this great
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, and then I was gonna beat you. No, I'm joking.
Oh no, I played it on Groovy. I played it on Groovy for the entire thing.
and then I proceeded to change it instantly. Like, stop.
All right. Well, I think that's everyone.
All right.
Anyone else has anything else to mention? Say it now.
We'll try and upload.
Yep.
We'll try and upload
professional fishing content.
Yeah.
IRL shit.
I'll
Thanks for
upload
everyone.
a video about exploring somewhere. Don't worry.
Thanks for everyone stopping by. Appreciate it. It means a
you.
lot.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Post
Take
this
it
around.
easy,
Get
boys.
anyone else to see.
Toodle.
We'll always try to keep it around the similar time on Sundays. So stop by anytime you can. Other than that, everyone have a great night.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Take it
Thank you for
easy.
everything. Y'all take it easy out there.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.